Hey guys, I'm Colwen, back with another Transformers video, and today I've got Transformers Prime Beasthunters Shockwave. Now, the Beasthunters line of Shockwave was, they were fighting dragons, and a lot of the characters took on these cool armor bits. Some of the armor was directly built into the figure, but in the case of Shockwave here, this weird Cthulhu lobster armor stuff is just some add-ons, and it comes off very easily. I could do without them, but I got nothing against them. They got this weird armor alien Cthulhu thing looking on. They got the rubber tabs. They're these nice rubber pieces, so they're not gonna really break on you. We got these cool claw things. You can do different stuff with them. Really, the best thing to do is to mount the claws on the forearm. But even when he's wearing the armor, it doesn't get in the way at all. But we're just going to go ahead and... There, we've discussed the armor. This is why you get the Transformers Prime Beasthunters Shockwave. Because it is the closest we are going to get... Well, it is. It is absolutely Transformers Prime Shockwave. This thing is awesome, dude. Let me bring in my comparisons. We got Film Noir Spider-Man, we've got Scourge, we've got Hubcap, got Soda Can. Let's bring in the car guys. He's got minimalistic backpack going on here. That's just his treads for his vehicle mode. 'Cause you gotta remember, Shockwave was very logical. If he was gonna have an ult mode, he's either going to be a gun or a tank and have like very little kibble. So like just backpack. And there is a rubber strap that you can pull out of here and plug into his gun. I just rather assume leave it alone because I don't want it to break on me. He's got the nice translucent chest going on. His light piping is actually pretty decent, but I'm not sure how well that's coming across on camera. Got nice soft rubber horns. These shoulder plates move out of the way when you want to move the arm. He's got swivel there, nice little purple paint, shoulder elbow swivel, nice 90-degree, well, actually we'll go backwards. Ball jointed wrist on his hand, same articulation on the other arm, just no lower forearm. He's got the big old gun instead. We will come back to that in a moment. He's got universal jointed hips, but they're ratcheted, and really the only way to get a realistic stance out of him is to turn one thigh outward and then use the lower shin swivel to help balance things out. Now you got a decent, kind of spread leg pose, and you can do the same thing, but then, now he's just looking kind of a little bow-legged, so you really are just better off having one leg. So, he's got the side swivel, he's got a nice knee bend, he's got a lower shin swivel. That kind of is toe foot articulation, but it's really definitely more for the vehicle mode. Let me show off his cool weapon here. So I don't think I know of any other Shockwaves that do a similar thing, but he's got this cool little action gimmick. And I'll go ahead and pull them open so you can see what it looks like. It's like a clear plastic bit glued onto the end of the cannon, and it gives this cool, laser fire effect thing going on. Especially when you look down the barrel, that is some cool stuff. Let me bring in all the other Shockwaves. Let's bring in all the Shockwaves. I have animated Shockwave here. Put him in the back here. We've got full of Cybertron customized Shockwave. He will get his own video eventually. I've got Beast Hunter, Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters Shockwave. We've got Siege of Cybertron Shockwave. We've got Scout Class Movie Shockwave. And we've got Combiner Wars Weapon Master Shockwave. And other than the animated one, you can see that all the Shockwaves really do share a similar design layout. Chunky limbs, big old window chest, and that blocky mono eyeball thing. Shockwave will always be Shockwave. let me get these guys out of the way, and we'll get back to whoever's turn this was. Okay, so I did articulation. Let's go ahead and jump into transformation. He's got a weird one. So his legs are going to go flat. They're going to spread him at the legs and then use these hinges here to bring forward the legs. So that's going to be the front end of the H-tank. Back here, you're going to fold out this backpack here, and then the spikes can come up, but I'm going to leave them down for right now. The chest plate here will hinge up and over the crotch. Yeah, this is very painful robot yoga here. And you're going to slot these weird side tabs into the thighs. And that's going to push the legs forward. So he just lays backwards. And then you're going to take the arm here, fold the arm underneath, and there's a square peg in the wrist, and that's going to peg in there. And now he's going to be, like, look at the placement of his hand. It looks like he's tickling his own nutsack. Seriously, Shockwave man, control yourself. Pull that forward. Pull this one forward. Then you bring the whole arm up and twist it around and peg that in place there. And his head just hangs out the back here, just staring up at the sky while he plays with himself. Like, seriously, Shockwave man, this is obscene. Let me can I stand you up? Bring in Film Noir Spider-Man. We got soda can. Alright, so all the Shockwaves in vehicle mode. We have animated Shockwave. We have Beasthunters, Transformers Prime, Beasthunters Shockwave. We've got FOC Shockwave. Yes, mine's been customized. We've got Combiner Wars Shockwave. We've got Bumblebee Movie Shockwave. And we got the Siege of Cybertron Shockwave. And yeah, Shockwave is always going to be either giant flying gun or strange tank of doom. It's, you know, you got the weird four-legged tanks, or he's a flying cannon. So yeah, let me get these guys cleared out, and we'll get back to whoever's video it is. We're gonna bring in vehicle mode Scourge, and we've got hubcap here, and you know what? Sure, they scale perfectly. He's an alien tank. Come on, he can scale however he wants. We've got the Siege of Cybertron car guys. He's a big, bulky alien tank of doom. He is transformed in the most efficient way possible. He lays down and now he can rush around, and he still has, so he doesn't have a turret. He has, the tank cannon still works, but because he's got each individually treaded H-pod, he can probably be really, really maneuverable controlling how he spins around and stuff. Should you get your own? Well, when he came out, I want to say he was about 20 bucks, and at that price, he was absolutely worth it. Nowadays, I think he's easily 30 bucks loose and maybe 50 bucks in the box, but he is easily a 15-year-old figure. So yeah, age kind of applies with this thing, but I think it's a really fun figure. You can still apply the armor onto him. Like, go get one, man. Seriously. I'm Colwen. I've been talking about Transformers Prime, Beasthunters Shockwave. Great figure, just be aware of the price. He is an older guy.